For every inch your head drifts forward of your shoulders, an extra 10 pounds of load gets added to your neck. Most people with forward head posture are carrying the equivalent of a bowling ball strapped to the front of their face all day without knowing it. The headaches, the tight shoulders, the neck that never quite loosens up no matter how much you stretch it. That's not stress, that's geometry. And the fix isn't complicated once you understand what's actually going wrong. 3 exercises. Let's sort it out. Forward head posture isn't just about how you look. Research confirmed that it directly accelerates disc degeneration in the cervical spine, meaning people who never address it develop arthritis earlier than those who do. A 2022 study on college athletes found that forward head posture significantly impaired agility, balance, and leg power compared to athletes with neutral head position. The same posture, different performance, just from where the head sits relative to the shoulders. Here's what's going wrong structurally. The muscles at the front of the neck get weak and overstretched. The muscles at the back of the neck and upper shoulders get chronically tight from constantly fighting gravity to hold the head up from a terrible position. Your deep neck flexors, the small muscles that should be holding your head in a neutral position, have essentially forgotten their job because your phone, your laptop, and your desk have been doing it for them for years. And here's the part that surprises most people. Stretching the tight muscles at the back of the neck feels good temporarily, but changes nothing long-term because the tightness is a symptom, not the cause. The cause is the weak front muscles that stopped doing their job and left the back ones to compensate. This is the exercise that directly reactivates the deep neck flexors that switched off. Sit or stand with your back straight, look straight ahead. And without tilting your head up or down, draw your chin straight back like you're trying to make a double chin. Hold 2 seconds. Release. 15 reps, 3 sets. It looks ridiculous. It feels strange. It's also the single most evidence-backed exercise for forward head posture, and the one that physios and researchers keep returning to because it consistently works when other interventions don't. A 2023 randomized controlled trial found that corrective exercise programs combining this kind of deep neck flexor work produce significantly better improvements in craniovertebral angle than stretching alone. The angle between your head and your cervical spine is literally what's being measured when someone diagnoses forward head posture. And this exercise changes it. Do it slowly. The goal isn't range of motion, it's reactivation. You're teaching muscles that have been dormant for years to fire again, and that takes repetition, not force. Stand with your back flat against a wall, arms bent at 90 degrees with the backs of your hands touching the wall, and slowly slide both arms upward, keeping your lower back, upper back, head, elbows, and hands all in contact with the wall throughout the entire movement. Lower slowly. 10 reps, 3 sets. Forward head posture almost never exists in isolation. It travels with rounded shoulders and a tight upper back because they're all part of the same compensation pattern. When the chest tightens and the shoulders round forward, the head follows because the whole upper body is now pitched forward, and the neck has to compensate to keep the eyes level with the horizon. The wall angel addresses all 3 simultaneously by forcing the thoracic spine to extend and the scapula to retract through a movement that the wall makes impossible to cheat. Pay attention to which part loses contact with the wall first. That's where your specific version of this pattern is tightest, and that's where the work needs to happen. Most people lose their lower back contact within the first few inches of the slide, and that tells them everything about where their compensation chain starts. Lie on your back, tuck your chin gently, and lift your head just 1 centimeter off the floor. Hold for 10 seconds, lower slowly. 5 rounds. This looks like almost nothing and will fatigue the front of your neck in a way you have almost certainly never felt before, because those muscles have been doing almost nothing for a very long time. Endurance in the deep neck flexors matters more than strength. These muscles don't need to be powerful. They need to be able to hold your head in a neutral position for hours at a time without fatiguing and handing the job back to the muscles that were never supposed to be doing it. 10 seconds at a time, 5 rounds, every day. 2 weeks, and the neck that used to ache by midday starts making it to the afternoon before the familiar tightness arrives. 3 exercises. Chin tucks to reactivate the muscles that switched off. Wall angels to address the thoracic and shoulder component that feeds the problem. Deep neck flexor holds to build the endurance that makes the fix last through a full day rather than just an hour. Forward head posture didn't develop overnight, and it won't disappear overnight either. But the load your neck is carrying right now because of where your head sits is completely optional. Put the head back where it belongs, and the 10 extra pounds per inch come off immediately. Start with the chin tuck. Do it now while you're thinking about it.